Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
Greetings. Enter to win 500 grams of silver grains. The 100 subscriber to banksilver.org will win 500 grams of silver, 0.999 grams.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Strayhorn, inviting you to heal with the numbers and cards in person at the Circle of Cosmic Consciousness Retreat in New Orleans. Go to stshealing.com to learn from the Masters, Aquarius Maximus, King Simon, Nina Diamond, Jazz Aphrodite, and myself. Don't forget, New Orleans, August 17th through the 20th at the Cosmic Consciousness Retreat. Register now at stshealing.com. That's stshealing.com. See you there.
Did you ever wonder if your birth date holds information about your destiny? Why you keep seeing the same number or several numbers? Welcome to Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. I am your host, King Simon. Numbers are not here to control you, they're here to give you guidance. It's time for you to be able to read the numbers.
Billy Carson here, aka Forbidden Knowledge. I want to talk to you about an amazing event. It's the Forbidden Conscious Awards going down in Miami, July 30th, 2023. Go to forbiddenknowledge.com where you can pay for tickets. We're giving away 12 amazing awards. We're also going to give away an Audi A4 live at the event with big celebrity guests like Habit from Mobb Deep, myself, Forbidden Knowledge. Also, we'll have Dame Dash, performances by Donnie Arcade, and Cruz. I want to see you there, July 30th, the Forbidden Conscious Awards.
It's the Numerovational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now. right. If you want to win, somebody got to lose. That's right. And the beat goes on. And the beat goes on. Once again, I want to thank everybody for supporting the new series. The first one is up. Looks good. Thank you to all the studios and all the people. You know, I have a different flair about certain things, but I respect what was done. And of course, y'all make sure y'all watch all the other series. There's 8 series on Forbidden Knowledge TV. That's Forbidden Knowledge TV. And you're going to get a lot of information within that series. And a lot of stuff you could research yourself and dig deep, but also there's a lot of stuff that comes out of you intuitively when you're dealing with numbers. So as the beat goes on in your life, from whatever perspective, but I say from a numerovational perspective, keep the beat moving. No matter what is going on in your life, be willing to turn it up to next levels. Let me say that again. I want to say happy birthday to the great Bounty Killer from out of Jamaica. Bounty Killer, lot of mercy. Happy birthday, Bounty Killer. I hope everything is well with you, sir. I've worked with Bounty Killer back in the day, and he is one of the top knowing reggae artists that we've known for over the years. Him and Beanie Man used to have clashes years ago, and that is a powerful thing. But I wanted to speak about why we must keep on beating that drum, keep on moving on as the beat goes on. But the song is called "And the Beat Goes On." Think about the beat as your heart. And even in the song, it says, "And the beat goes on, just like my love, everlasting. And the beat goes on, still moving strong, on and on." But look at the beat. Compare that beat, because one of the original beats before the drum, we was beating on our body. But before that, we had the thing called the heartbeat. And every organ in your body has a frequency and a pulse to it. That's why when people try to check if you check your pulse and all that, they check the arteries in your neck and all that to see if the blood is flowing, or they'll check in your hand. They check. There's a pulse to everything, but the most distinguishable pulse that keeps on going on until you transition is your heartbeat. So as the beat goes on, I'm talking about the heartbeat of each and every one of y'all. No matter how fast or slow it may go, and the beat goes on even when you're sleeping. The beat goes on when you're doing business. The beat goes on when you're running. The beat goes on when you're talking. The beat goes on when you're singing. I'm talking about that heartbeat, that internal beat that keeps all of us going on. So you got to keep on moving. Like the song says, as the beat goes on, and the beat goes on, just like my love, everlasting, by the Whispers. Still moving strong, on and on. Then it goes on to say, do you ever wonder that to win, somebody got to lose? So no matter what's going on, whether you're winning or you losing, you take what you've learned from your winning and your losing, and you keep on moving on. You keep that beat moving. Just like, and whatever you, and when it comes to that beat moving, remember it says, just like your love, everlasting. Whatever you do to keep your adrenaline and your heartbeat moving, you make sure you love it, because even if you fail at what you love, you can always remix it and reassess it and come back again. Come again. One thing about that beat. So, and the beat goes on. Let me put the right title for it. And the beat goes on. Not as the beat goes on, but and the beat goes on. That's the name of the song that the Whispers wrote back in the day. And the beat goes on. So think about this. Think about this from a minute level. I know those brothers and sisters are out there. I love all of you for tuning in. I know y'all are out there. I had Dr. Phil Valentine on yesterday. I had Akel, the artist. Each one of those individuals kept on doing what they love to do. But imagine if they stopped. Imagine if your heart stopped, you're not going to be able to do what you love to do in this realm. So if you take that beat goes on and you move with the stuff that you love, just like your heartbeat moves with you, because your heart loves you and you love your heart, it will keep you going on that road, just like love will keep you going. So anything that's going to keep you moving, you have to love it. Even if no one else around you love it, even if no one else around you supports it. Go listen to that song by the Whispers, And the Beat Goes On. And go read the lyrics and apply it to your life. Let me see. It says, and the beat goes on just like my love everlasting. And the beat goes on, still moving strong on. And then it said, do you ever wonder that to win somebody's got to lose? I might as well get over the blues. Just like fishing in the ocean, there's always be someone new. You did me wrong cause I've been through stormy weather, and the beat goes on. And no matter what you're going through in relationship, no matter what you're going through with friendship, no matter what you're going through that may have created bullshit in your life, the beat goes on. The beat goes on through your successes and your failures. The beat goes on. And that's what I love about numbers. Numbers keep on going. You could keep on counting, coming out of the void of what they call nothing, the zero, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We could keep on beating, and the beat of the numbers go on. And you could keep on counting until you transition and then come back in this realm and still be counting again, like I've said before. Because the beat goes on in mathematics, the beat goes on in numerovation, the beat goes on in whatever you want to accomplish. The beat has to go on, and you got to have an everlasting love for the beat that you're beating. And what drum beat are you beating? What heartbeat are you beating? Are you beating a heart? Is your heart beating due to distress and the lack of love? Is your heart beating because of your relationship? Doesn't your heart still beat? Doesn't it still go on no matter what you're going through? Whether you lost a family member, whether you lost a loved one, whether you lost a pet, your heart still beats. So, and the beat goes on means you got to make sure that pulsating beat that works from within you, the physical heart, meet up with that spiritual heart so you can manifest the greatest heartfelt business, the most heartfelt relationship that you ever wanted to accomplish in your life. And does it take work? Yes, it takes work. It takes work for the heart to beat. We so misunderstand this vessel or this organ called the heart, and that supports and helps keep the blood pumping. It's not an easy job. That beat inside of your body that we take such for granted. It's not an easy job to pump that blood, and especially if you're going through stress, especially if you're going through duress, especially if you're going through fear, especially if you're going through the lack of love or the lack of relationship or the lack of friendship, especially if you're going through stuff, that heart still beats. You still hear that even when you go to sleep. As you wake up, that heart is beating. So everybody take the time out and show some love to this heart. Really talk to your heart and say, you know what, baby? I love you. I love you. I love you. I mean, really put the left hand, they said, is the receiver, and the right hand is the giver. But put the left hand over the heart and then put the right hand over it, and really unify those two hands and tell that heart that I love it. I love you. Thank you for beating, because and the beat goes on with your heart. That means every day that you get up, every day that you lay down, you got another chance to come back on and keep things moving, because the universe never stops moving. Nothing like I said, before is stagnant in this universe. It's really not stagnant. Everything is moving. So take the time and really put your hands on your heart and say, I love you for the work that you do. And then after you put that on your heart and really say, I love what you do, you tell the heart, because the beat goes on. Just like I played the song earlier by the Whispers. And the beat goes on, just like my love everlasting. Just like your heart's love. The heart don't know sometimes. The heart don't know what you're about to get into. But the heart still continues to do its job. The heart don't know what the hell you're about to get into, but the heart still does its job. No matter what you're going through with your children, no matter what you're going through with your mama, or no matter what you're going through with your daddy, no matter what you're going through with relationships, no matter what you're going through with your job, the beat goes on. And we got to keep, and just like in the song, what it says, just like the song says, and I want everybody to go listen to that song by the Whispers, and the beat goes on, and read the lyrics. Read the lyrics and apply it to your life. It says, and the beat goes on, just like my love everlasting, and the beat goes on, still moving strong and strong, on and on. So like I said, even when you're sleeping, your heart is still doing its work, all the organs, but that heart is bathing all of the organs with blood. It's putting it to work. It's putting that work. So as the beat goes on, then it says, do you ever wonder that to win, somebody's got to lose? It got to be balanced. He's talking about it in the song. I'm reading the lyrics. It got to be balanced in this round. That's what it says in the lyrics here. That's what it says in the lyrics. And that's a song that we should listen to sometimes. And then it says that to win, somebody got to lose. I might as well get over the blues. Just like fishing in the ocean, there'll always be someone new. No matter what you're going through, family, the beat goes on. No matter what you're going through, there's always someone new, some new energy that's going to either pull you out, pull you up, or pull you down. You just got to know how to find the balance. You're going to go through it. You're going to go through the ups and downs in life. So keep the beat going. Your numbers connected to you can also help you to enhance and understand the beat that you have in this life. I'm understanding my beat and my walk every day. I understand it. So just finishing off that series, the beat goes on. I still got another few series to come out. I'm doing that. That was just one series of 8 episodes. I got another one inside of me that's going to be even different and deeper than that one. But it's always going to be educational. So if you get a chance to check it out, pay attention to the information, not to the look of the set and all that kind of stuff, because what was done on Forbidden Knowledge was just the bells and whistles of graphics, and I feel that I wish I would have gotten to watch the overall of what was going on in the background. I wish I was in the production room, but that was impossible because there's somewhere at this time that was impossible. It's all over, let them handle it. But the beat goes on. I continue to keep on going because energy doesn't die. Energy doesn't die. Energy can't be created or destroyed. So the beat of your heart and the energetic beat of the heart is always going to help show you to keep on moving, no matter what you're going through, no matter who you're still talking to, who you don't talk to anymore. It's all right. Maybe you was just supposed to talk to them for a little bit of time, no more than that. Keep it moving. Maybe you're supposed to help for a little time. No more than that. Keep it moving. Maybe they were supposed to help you for a little time. No more than that. Keep it moving. Maybe you're supposed to have your mother for a little time or your father for a little time. No more than that. Keep it moving. Maybe you're supposed to have your grandfather for a little time or your grandmother for a little time. No matter what, keep the beat going on. Keep on going. Keep on going and don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep the beat moving. I ain't stopping. until they put this physical body in the ground, but the energy is going to still be around. I don't care. They're going to put this physical body in the ground so it can decompose and do what it got to do. But the energy is still going to be around. My books are still going to be here. My cards are still going to be here. More books are still, this is going to be up here. That you gotta acknowledge that. And the beat goes on, just like my love, everlasting. Keep your love everlasting. And do I love people that have done me wrong? Of course I do, because I had to learn the lesson. I love people that has done me wrong. I love the people that I've done wrong, because those was lessons that I had to learn the lesson of people who done me wrong, and then I had to reflect on the lesson that I have done anybody wrong. That's what it's all about. Reflection, keeping that beat moving. So on that note, family, it is now 9:38 and the beat goes on, just like my love, everlasting. It's an everlasting beat that keeps on going, even and when you understand the spiritual nuances of the heart and the spiritual nuances of the body and the spiritual nuance, once you understand that the beat goes on no matter what you're doing. That's why I love what my brother Ambassador Prince Michael is doing. He keeps that beat moving from his perspective. I keep the beat moving from my perspective. Billy Carson keeps the beat moving from his perspective. Abundance Child keeps the beat moving, keeps the beat going from their perspective. It's all perspective, but the beat is an energetic beat that got to keep moving. So when we transition, our children will take it on, or the children of that energy will take it on. And the beat goes on. There's no stopping. There's no stopping. The ancestors did what they had to do, and we, the living ancestors, got to do what we got to do. And the beat goes on. Like Dr. Phil Valentine said on my show, there's nobody that's going to be like King Simon. There's nobody going to be like me. There's nobody that's going to be like you doing it from your perspective. If you started to write your book right now and you transition right now, your children will not be able to pick up your book and finish it off for you the way you wanted it to be finished. Think about that when writing your book. If you just dropped out and your energy decided to leave and move on, would your child or your grandchildren be able to write that book for you? So if you got a book in you, which Billy Carson and many of them say everybody should write a book, everybody got a book inside of them. And if you write your book right now, I don't care if it's a short story, I don't care if it's a 12-page children's book, I don't care if it's a 300-page book, that will leave a legacy and leave your blueprint and your carbon print right here in this realm. That's why I got 4 books right now. I got 6 more to write. 4 books, but that 4 books is out. Represents foundation in numerology. So I'm all right. I'm gonna leave a carbon print to the point that I don't want to come back here and do this again. I got some other realms to deal with after this. So the beat goes on. And from a numerical perspective, if you understand that numbers is infinite, and your levels of life and growing into being what you want to become and doing what you got to do for your life, don't take time for granted. I'm not talking about linear time. I'm talking about the element of time, which is connected to thought, which the ether is the one that brings it all together. Do not take time for granted. If you got a book inside of you that you've always wanted to put out, damn it, do it. Don't take this illusion of linear time for granted. Take thought time and the element of time for real, because there is an element of time, because all of us are grown up. All of us. If we did not grow up, then it would be stagnant. If there were no element of time, we'd be stagnant. We'll all still be babies today, and there'd be a whole nation of children or just fetuses, and that's it. or you'll never come out of your mama's womb. So please, family, like the song says by the Whispers, and I want y'all to all go listen to that song or go look at the lyrics. If you don't want to listen to the song, listen to the lyrics. And the beat goes on, just like my love everlasting. And the beat goes on, still moving strong and on and on. Do you ever wonder that to win, somebody got to lose? I might as well get over the blues. That's what it's saying in the song. It's the lyrics. Just like fishing in the ocean. There'll always be someone new. There'll always be a new fish to get. There'll always be a new energy to connect with. There'll always be that. This is the lyrics of And the Beat Goes On. You did me wrong because I've been through stormy weathers, but the beat goes on no matter what you're going through. Whether you're going through stormy weather, whether you're going through calm or storm, whether you're going through ups and downs with your family, with your relative, with your job, with your business, the beat goes on. Keep the beat moving on, family. But you got to love what you do. And I want everybody to take the time out to write down at least 3 things. This is the homework. Homework, which I call temple work because the original home is the body. The home of the soul, the home of the spirit is the body. So here's the spirit work. Here's the temple work. Here's the original homework. I want all of you to sit down and meditate on 3 things that you love to do that you haven't gotten to do yet in your life. 3, because 3 is one of the numbers of power, expansion, growth, creativity. 3 things. And start working at each one of them one at a time and take the time out. And put those 3 things on paper. Don't just think about it or text yourself or put it on paper. Put it as one of your vision boards because you want to have the vision. You wanted to have the vision. 3. So I'm not asking you for 10. I'm not asking you for 20. I'm asking you for 3. And then narrow it to one that you want to work with. And take your birthday. If you're born on the 1st, if you're born on the 2nd, if you're born on any day of the month, take your birthday and use that as a guiding apparatus. Say, look, I'm going to do this in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. The 1st of every month. If you're born on the 29th, I'm going to do this in the 29th day, 29th week, 29th month. The 29th of every month, I'm going to work towards one of those 3 loves that I've always had since I was a child. I don't care if you wanted to dance if you wanted to dance ballet, if you wanted to do some ballet. I don't care if you wanted to skydive. I don't care if you wanted to go roller skating for the first time. Something that you love to do. Something that you love to do, or something that will take you out of your comfort zone. Because everything that you love to do or everything that has taken you out of your comfort zone can become something of substantial business for you moving forward. Extra means, extra finance coming to you. So go back, write down home. This is the temple work. It's the spiritual homework. I want you to meditate for a few minutes. You don't have to go and put your legs in lotus position and all that, because if you didn't have no legs and arms, would you still be able to meditate? Duh. Come on now. If you didn't have no legs and arms, would you still be able to meditate? Because meditation is here. The mental and the spiritual, the mind and the heart coming together. It's not about you folding legs. That's a cultural thing. It's not about you folding legs and trying to do all kinds of extravagant contortionist type moves. It's here and here coming together and becoming one. Comes together and become one. And that's where in your meditation is where you'll bring out the creation because of the imagination, and then it can bring the donations that you need. In your meditation, go and meditate, create, imagine, bring the donations to you, because whatever you bring out of your inner soul, your inner GPS, will be a guidance for you on a higher level, like it has done for me over the years. I can't tell you how much information and how much times I've reinvented myself in this world People that know me in the reggae business and all that I've reinvented myself from television, radio, singing, performing, reinvented myself numerous times. Party promoter, party producer, reinvented reggae show producer, Caribbean show producer, reinvented myself numerous times. And I ain't stopped yet. The energy not done. Lot of mercy. Happy birthday to Bounty Killer again. Today is his birthday. Lot of mercy. You know what I'm saying? The energy can't done. It can't done. Can't done. Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Bounty Killer. Happy birthday, Bounty Killer. Bounty Killer. Happy birthday to the great Bounty Killer. You know what I'm saying? Those who know him, Rodney Price. That's his name, Rodney Price. Yeah. Rodney Price. Not a mercy. Yeah. You understand? I've worked with him too. So it is what it is. I've gotten to work with so many artists in the past because I kept the beat going. And once you learn to keep your own beat going, just like your heartbeat don't say, I'm tired, I'm not doing it. Because once it says, I'm tired and I don't want to do it no more, guess what? You go beating into the ground. You're going to be beaten under 6 feet under. You go beating into another realm. But your heart, keep the beat going. And sometimes you got to remind yourself, go get it. You know what? I got something for myself. I went to Walmart to remind me of my heartbeat. And I just, that's not by feeling it, because my grandmother was a nurse. And my auntie was a nurse. And every time we came over to the house, they would put on their stethoscope, especially when we went to Jamaica or when they came from Jamaica and came to America and became nurses. They put on their stethoscope and let us hear our own heartbeat. And my sister and I used to be amazed at this heartbeat, this beat that's inside of our bodies. Go back as a child. Go buy a stethoscope for $12 or $10 and go listen to your heartbeat. We take our heartbeat for granted, or meditate and close your ears and listen to your heartbeat. I do that all the time. I close my ears from all the sound and all the corruption and all the clutter and listen to my heartbeat. Because when you listen to your heartbeat, you'll be reminded that your heart ain't give up on you. Then why are you giving up on your own heartbeat of your goals, of your reality? Why are you letting others pull you back that you have to give up? Whether it's your children, whether it's your mama, whether it's your daddy, whether it's your relationship, don't give up because your heartbeat hasn't given up on you. Your heartbeat is beating even when you're sleeping. Your heartbeat is beating even when you're swimming. Your heartbeat is beating even when you're working. Your heartbeat is beating even if you're laid up in a hospital. Your heartbeat is beating when you're in a relationship issues. Your heartbeat is beating when you go through job issues. Your heartbeat is beating. It don't give up. It's still beating. So mimic the heart and let the heartbeat be your influencer. Not to give up on what you want to accomplish, the goals that you want to accomplish. Don't give up. For whatever, backwards never. Let me read one poem before I close. I keep it right here on my mantle. Keep it right here near my ancestral altar of books. It's called Don't Quit. Don't quit. Maybe I should show this. Don't quit. Look at this. Let me take the, let me, y'all want to get a good picture of it? That's the picture of the poem. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems afar. So stick to the fight. When your heart is hit, it's when things go wrong that you mustn't quit. Family, don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. As the beat goes on, Just like your love, everlasting. Keep your beat going on just like your heartbeat. Take the time out once a week to listen to your heartbeat. Get a stethoscope or close your ears off and listen to the beating of your heart. Really tune in. Because if that beat of your heart don't give up, then why the hell are you giving up? Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
Let's go.
Greetings. Enter to win 500 grams of silver grains. The 100 subscriber to banksilver.org will win 500 grams of silver 0.999 grams.
Did you ever wonder if your birth date holds information about your destiny? Why you keep seeing the same number or several numbers? Welcome to Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. I am your host, King Simon. Numbers are not here to control you, they're here to give you guidance. It's time for you to be able to read the numbers.
Billy Carson here, aka Forbidden Knowledge. I want to talk to you about an amazing event. It's the Forbidden Conscious Awards going down in Miami, July 30th, 2023. Go to forbiddenknowledge.com where you can pay for tickets. We're giving away 12 amazing awards. We're also going to give away an Audi A4 live at the event with big celebrity guests like Havoc from Mobb Deep, myself, Forbidden Knowledge. Also, we'll have Dame Dash, performances by Donnie Arcade and Cruz. I want to see you there, July 30th, the Forbidden Conscious Awards.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Strayhorn, inviting you to heal with the numbers and cards in person at the Circle of Cosmic Consciousness Retreat in New Orleans. Go to stshealing.com to learn from the Masters, Aquarius Maximus, King Simon, Nina Diamond, Jazz Aphrodite, and myself. Don't forget, New Orleans, August 17th through the 20th at the Cosmic Consciousness Retreat. Register now at stshealing.com. That's stshealing.com. See you there.
Hey family, it's King Simon, the founder of Numerovation. Remember, if you want to book a session with me and get a Numerovation consultation, all you have to do is text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. And if you want any of my books, go to linktr.ee/King Simon the Numerovator. That's King Simon the Numerovator. And your books are available on Amazon. Remember, I'm the El Numero Uno, the Numerovator himself. And if you want to book a session, all you have to do is text me. Make sure you get my books on Amazon. I love you. Peace. Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now.